İsmailYüksek is a Turkish professional footballer known for his energy, hard work, strong character, and determination on the football field. He plays mainly as a defensive midfielder and has become an important player for both his club and the Turkish national team. His story is not only about football, it is about patience, difficult beginnings, and never giving up on a dream. İsmailYüksek was born on 22 January in 1999 in İznik, a town in the Bursa province of Turkey. He grew up in a country where football is one of the most loved sports. Like many Turkish children, he developed a passion for the game at a young age. Football was not simply something he watched. It became something he wanted to play and eventually make his life. As a child, Yüksek spent much of his time playing football and improving his skills. He was not born into the world of professional football, and his road to the top was not easy. He had to work hard to get noticed. His story shows that player does not always need to become famous at a young age. Sometimes success comes after years of patience and effort. Yüksek began developing his football career in local clubs. His early football education helped him understand the importance of discipline and teamwork. As he became older, he started to play at a more serious level. His physical strength, ability to win the ball, and willingness to work for his teammates became some of his most important qualities. In his early professional years, Yüksek played for Spor. This period was important because it gave him the opportunity to experience senior football. Playing against experienced players helped him understand how different professional football was from youth football. He needed to become stronger, faster, and mentally prepared. For a young player, making the move into professional football can be difficult. This is more pressure, more competition, and less room for mistakes. Yüksek continued working and slowly built his reputation. His performances began attracting attention from bigger clubs. In 2020, an important moment arrived in his career when Fenerbahçe signed him. Fenerbahçe is one of the biggest and most famous football clubs in Turkey, so joining the club was a major step forward for a young midfielder. However, becoming a regular first-team player at a club as large as Fenerbahçe was not easy. The club had many talented and experienced footballers. Yüksek needed playing time to develop, and the best way for him to get that experience was through a loan move. He was sent on loan to Spor, where he continued his development. His experience allowed him to play regularly and learn from difficult matches. Instead of seeing the loan as a setback, he used it as an opportunity. This was an important part of his journey. Young footballers sometimes have to leave their main club before they're ready to become first-team stars. For Yüksek, playing elsewhere helped him gain confidence and experience. After Spor, he continues his career with Adana Demirspor on loan. His time there helped him make another step forward. He became more comfortable playing at a high level and showed that he could compete against strong opponents. His performances eventually convinced Fenerbahçe that he received a bigger opportunity. He returned to the club and began to become a more important part of the first team. Yüksek's playing style quickly made him popular with supporters. He is a midfielder who likes to work hard. He often plays in front of the defenders and helps protect his team defense. He is also willing to change opponents for the ball and does not easily give up during a match. One of his biggest strengths is his energy. He can run for a long period and can move a lot of space. He often helps his teammates by pressing opponents and trying to stop attacks before they become dangerous. He also had a strong mentality. Football matches can change quickly, and midfielders often have to make difficult decisions. Yüksek learned to remain focused even when games became stressful. At Fenerbahçe, he continues to improve his patience, positioning, and understanding of the game. Playing alongside experienced footballers gave him the chance to learn more about professional football. His development often attracted the attention of the Turkish national team. Representing Turkey is one of the biggest achievements possible for Turkish footballer. For Yüksek, receiving the opportunity to wear the national shirt was another important moment in his life. He made his senior international debut for the Turkey in 2022. The national team environment was very different from a club football. Instead of playing with his regular teammates, he had to quickly understand a new players and a different technical system, but Yüksek adapted well. His determination and hard-working style made him useful to the national team. He became a player who could provide energy and defensive strength in midfield. One of the most important periods of his international career during the UEFA Euro in 2024. Turkey reached quarter-final of the tournament, and Yüksek was part of the squad. Playing at a major Europe tournament was a huge experience for him. The match was watched by millions of people, and the pressure was much greater than an ordinary club games for a player who had worked his way up from lower level of Turkish football. Appearing on such big stage was a proud moment. The tournament also showed how much he had developed. Years early, he had been trying to establish himself in a professional football. Now he was representing his country against some of Europe's strongest national teams. Yüksek's story is interesting because his rise was not immediate. He did not become a star overnight. Instead, his career developed step by step.